players are oblivious to it. The referee alerts them. Is it a last half-time team talk of the season? I hope so. Igo finding Butler. Ball didn't stick though to Martin Butler. Played 45 minutes last Saturday. Interesting to see if he can dig deep enough to find the necessary fitness for the full 90. Not really been able to stamp his class so far on the game. Owusu's done well here. He's got two coming into the centre for him. Owusu tries to pick him out and does! It's Rowlands! Brentford steam into second place. Not a flicker of emotion from the manager, who knew that Martin Rowlands was a huge injury doubt before kick-off. They're so glad he passed the fitness check. A punt forward, and Owusu used his strength, used his pace, and used nous on this occasion to pick out Rowlands. Away from Williams, and just had a look here, and steaming in was Rowlands, and Brentford are ahead. Now Reading have got to come forward, now Reading have got to gamble. Owusu. Ref says play on, and Sidwell does just that. Sidwell! The whole pendulum has swung massively towards Brentford. And Sidwell here might have... Fresh legs is a possibility for Steve Coppell. Fit players out there for the final 15 minutes to close down, to make it hard for the Reading team to conjure something up. He's concerned now because Reading have a free kick that Vivash is going to take. Delivers it up towards Parkinson, who got the flick on. Kieran! Yes! Majestic finish! A laid-back celebration. Does he know the importance of that goal? For so much of the season, Pardew has put him on the bench. He put him on the pitch midway through the second half, and boy has he delivered. Jamie Kieran. Wonderful first touch, and the finish, given the circumstances, extraordinary. Reading now second in the table, Brentford third. "13 minutes to go. It's the Reading supporters who have seen arguably their only shot on goal this afternoon. They won't worry about the stats. Jamie Kieran has delivered when Reading were just beginning to worry whether they might be missing out again. The flag has gone up, and there is a disbelieving buzz amongst the vast majority inside Griffin Park. Celebrations to my left, but around me, it's to coin a phrase, all gone quiet. They've got to try and lift their team again, of the Brentford supporters, and they've just sensed that. Those fans are still on their seats, and it's the blue and white who are singing the songs of celebration. Evans was going to be bombed forward quickly. Salako. Savage. A savage touch. I'm inclined to say it was a bit heavy by Baz Savage. We're into the final minutes. Reading just want to hear the whistle. They were so close last season. Might have gone up automatically, but Alan Pardew had to suffer the playoffs. They just squeaked through against Wigan in the semis. They were going so well against Walsall in the final at the Millennium Stadium. A freakish own goal did them on that occasion, and they are up! Reading have been promoted this time in the battle of the Selhurst Old Boys. It's Pardew who wins. It's the Royals who'll be visiting the Palace next season. He's done it. He can hardly match the dancing celebrations of the supporters. The tension almost too much for the manager. It's a draw. They hated the draws in recent times that have denied them the championship, but this is the best point they have claimed for many a season. Martin Butler, so many months on the sidelines, but so many smiles and celebrations now. Curitan the hero, fittingly he wears 12. He's been the traditional substitute for much of this season. Much debate at the Medeski about whether he should have been starting or whether he should have been on the bench. He's come off the bench, and those Reading supporters can now celebrate promotion. Brentford fans are disappointed. One or two are coming on, and the police are just shooing them off at the moment. They don't go up today, but they might yet go up in May. The playoffs for the Bees. Reading spared that torture again. At the moment, it's just good-natured Brentford supporters on the pitch waving their flags, but the police are keen to get them off, and particularly the Reading players will want to head for the changing room, which unfortunately for them is right at the other end of the pitch. Nicky Forster's first return to Griffin Park since leaving 5 years ago is a memorable one. He didn't get the goal, but he's been part of the team that has got the promotion. Steve Coppell will have to lift his team. Celebrations here in West London. Celebrations just off Junction 11, I'm sure, at the Medeski Stadium. And these fans and these players will be heading straight onto the M4, which is barely a goal kick from here, and they'll be racing home for a night of partying. But for the chairman, he'll have to wait. It's a bit more money for them via the playoffs, and if they do go up at the Millennium Stadium, there'll be a little bit more in the coffers for next season, but his face is mirrored by many thousands of Brentford supporters all around the ground. The appeals from the PA at the moment is for the supporters of Brentford to get off the pitch, but the Reading players are oblivious to what is going on behind them. They are in seventh heaven at the moment. They're up. Well, for those Reading supporters unable to be here today, you'll be able to see your heroes tomorrow going through the town centre. There'll be an open-top bus leaving at 3:30 and arriving at the Madejski Stadium for more celebrations on Sunday afternoon. The interviews will be brief. They will be probably X-directory, X-rated. Nicky Forster and all his teammates can celebrate top of the table for so many weeks of the season, and it looked like they would be pipped right at the end, but they've hung on. And Phil Parkinson, the skipper there, will be the happiest man of all. He's been here 10 years now. He's suffered the lows and ridden the highs, and none surely higher than this one. Well, still one or two idiots don't want to heed the advice of the police on the ground and police on the horses. John Salako, who traded Premiership football for the security of first-team football in the second division. Well, he'll be moving on up for next season. Kevin Dillon, the number 2 at Reading. Whitehead didn't have a great deal to do, but what he did effectively. Reading solid in defence, as they have been for much of the season, but those supporters wondered whether the goal was going to come. Well, the full-time score was Brentford 1, Reading 1, but all you really need to know is that Brentford are in the playoffs and Reading are promoted.